ball down the right-hand side, gets it to Smith. Smith in front. It's Yardom. It's the Rams on the goal with a goal. 42 seconds into. the end. She does get there, cuts it back into the box. She's got one to beat. She's still on the ball, still on the end line, plays it across to the 6, defended out there by North Rose, and now out of finds Smith down the right-hand side. She's in the box. She shoots right at the goalkeeper. Countryman, nice save there. Shot off. It's trying to get on the end of it. Can't quite do it. Ball. And it's going to corner. Ram Smith tried to cross that ball in from the top of the 18. We'll be right back here with you. A little bit later start tomorrow. It's going to be a 7 o'clock start for the boys. They are the #1 seed. They'll in their defensive end. Rose. $15. The Rams 2, the Cougars 0. This ball kickoff played back on the right-hand side, headed out there by Thorpe, still in the center of the field. It's number 3, Batswold, on maintaining possession. She's going to leave it back. Smith trying to knock it away. Can't quite do it. Now down the left-hand side for the Cougars. Lukenbach doing a nice job stepping up, knocking that ball away. It's forward with some backspin on it, coming back to Chakowski. Chakowski gets around that defender, looks to play the ball into the middle, finds Yardom. Yardom splits 2 defenders. She's got 3 to beat now. She's almost at the top of the 18. She gets a shot off. It's going to go high and out of bounds. Shot there from about 20. It was Yardom. She had 3 defenders on her. Had a little bit of space, got the shot off, but it went well above the crossbar, out of bounds, and a goal kick for the Rams. Early stats here, the Rams outshooting the Cougars 5-0 here. Score 2-0, and three good saves here by Lexi Countryman of the Cougars, and the Rams leading also in the corner kicks. They've had 4 to none for the Cougars. This goal kick won by Enders, keeps it in. Left-hand corner now, it's Yardom on the ball. She plays the ball in with her right foot, comes down to the foot of Smith. She couldn't quite control it, and North Rose trying to get out of their defensive end. They will. Gets the ball to the center circle. Creeley there keeps the ball in for the Rams, and it was Yardom not quite getting back on sides quick enough. Creeley played the ball in, and Yardom was coming back. I think when the ball got to her, she was onside, but when the ball was played, she was in that offside position, and offside's called. Indirect kick coming out of their defensive end for the Cougars. This ball played into the center circle. One hop to Dixon. She's going to bring it down, possess it. She finds Smith about 10 yards in front. Smith going down the left-hand side looking for Yardom. Couldn't quite make that connection. And the Cougars looking to play the ball out of their defensive end. Smith still trying to keep it in. She knocks it out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw in just to the left of the North Rose bench. The Cougars with a throw. 23 minutes to go now here in the first half. The Rams leading 2-0 over the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars. That ball played forward by Thorpe to Smith. She's got two on her. One's coming from behind. Try to knock the ball away. She's going to lay it back to Thorpe. Thorpe into the middle now for Dixon. She's got one to beat. She's about 40 yards out from goal. Going to lay it all the way out to the right-hand side. Tchaikovsky checking back to the ball. She's got it, trying to turn the corner down the right-hand side. Can't quite do it. Going to go out of bounds. The Rams going to have a throw just from the top of their attacking third on the far sideline. They lead 2-0. Tchaikovsky finds the foot of Yardom. Yardom plays it square to Dixon. Dixon can't quite control it. Ball pops out. Lukenbach doing a nice job keeping that ball in. She's still on the ball now, about 40 yards out. Lays it out to the outside to Tchaikovsky. She does get around the outside. Can't get around the defender, though. This ball played in nicely. That was off the foot of the defender into Smith. She gets a shot off the near post and out of bounds. Another goal kick for the Cougars. You're listening to Class B2 quarterfinal sectional soccer here. The Lady Rams against the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars. The Rams lead 2-0 here, almost the halfway point of the first half. This goal kick taken by North Rose out of their back end. It looked like they were trying to play the ball short. The Rams have that defended. Now it's going to be one hop right to the foot of Smith. Back to Yardom at the 18. She gets one touch into the box. Gets a shot off. Deflects. Still not out of danger. Now North Rose finally getting it out. Trying to play the ball down this right-hand side. Taken away there by Thorpe. She's going to leave it for Dixon. Dixon's got one in front. Lays it forward to Smith. She's about 30 yards out. She's got one on her. Still with the ball, trying to get around, leaves it for Dixon. Dixon's now got two on her. Dixon tries to get Smith back to the 18. Couldn't quite do it. Off the outside of the foot of that defender on the outside. That's Norris, and it's going to go out of bounds, and the Rams going to have a throw in here on this near sideline. It's Mia Ender set to take the throw for the Rams. Nice possession there by Smith and Dixon. Dixon was looking to spring Smith into the box. Couldn't quite make the connection at the 18. And as we said, off the foot, that throw-in comes in, taken away by the Cougars. All the way out to midfield, it's Creeley still keeping nice possession up and over her head. She finds the foot of Yardom about 25 yards out. She's right in the center of the field. Lays it off to Dixon. Dixon tries to get a shot off the outside of her foot, out of bounds. And another goal kick for the Cougars. Nice action. The Rams keeping the pressure on here. They found the back of the net twice, and they haven't given up many chances here for the Cougars on their attacking end. They have been in their attacking end a couple of times, but no real solid chances against goalkeeper Carly Wheeler for the Rams. This goal kick headed in this time by Smith. Right to Yardom again. She's free at the 18. That defender came from the outside. I believe that was Humbert. And she knocked the ball out of bounds to the far sideline. And with the masks on, we are just past the halfway point. 19 minutes, 51 seconds to go here in the first half. The players are going to take a break for to get a breather up from behind their mask. While they do that, we're going to send it back to our station to hear a short word from our sponsors. 2 minutes here, Brian. Great, thanks.
for Road Trip Radio.
Hey, it's the Harrison traveling from Kingston to Toronto. If you would like to request Africa by Toto,
Be a part of Road Trip Radio. Just record a voice memo on your phone and email it to roadtripradio@SiriusXM.com.
Hear the drums echoing tonight. Cheers only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flights. The moonlit wings reflect the stars.
Here at Hadley Festival,
I stopped and on the way.
We are here in Haverly coming out of the mask break. 19 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the first half. It's the Haverly Rams leading 2-0 over the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars. Just got a quick update. One of the fans turned around, is streaming it. Quick update from that 3 versus 6 Williamson versus Dansville matchup. They're tied still at 0-0. They're about the same point halfway through the first half. And we'll try to keep you up to date on that one as well as we go on. Ball on the far sideline, going to go out of bounds off the foot of the Rams, and a throw in for the Cougars. Out of their defensive end, again going to go off the foot of Luckenbach. They gained about 10 yards on that one. They're going to take another throw in. We're here in the press box from the Turf Stadium at Haverly. The Rams attacking right to left away from the school, and the Cougars all in white with green numbers. They're attacking left to right here, and they've got the throw in on the far sideline just about midfield for the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars. Comes down into the middle, knocked away there by the Rams into the center. Looking for Dixon now. She's at the center circle. Can't quite take it away. Ball played forward now into the box, and it's Rusak doing a nice job there looking for Abby Bream there on the attack almost at the 18. It was Rusak coming across, knocking that ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Stubb, the leading scorer, taking the throw in here for the Cougars. In their attacking end, they're right here down to the right of Coach Ordway in the Rams bench. That throw in comes in. Back to Stubb. She crosses it into the box. It's at the far post. Wheeler coming out. Gets a hand on it. Can't quite knock it out. Comes down to the foot of Breen. Still in the box. It's the Rams able to clear it out. There's a collision there. 2 players went down. It's Luckenbach and one of the attackers for North Rose. That ball cleared out by the Rams. Played back in, and this time Rusak's going to be sure. She plays it well up over midfield, looking for Yardom. Defended on that far sideline, and now going to lay it back to center back there. Back across the middle, the Cougars playing some possession coming out of their back end, and now they're going to knock it into the center circle. Creeley wins the ball, plays it forward to Dixon. Dixon to the outside. Back into Smith now. She's up on the attack. Lays it down the right-hand side again. Can't get the number on that. That's Ozinski, I think, just into the game for the Rams. She looks to cross, and it's going to go out of bounds for another corner kick for the Rams. Good pressure. That was a good ball in there by Stubb from North Rose. It was up and over the goalkeeper, Carly Wheeler. Fortunate for the Rams, Abby Breen was on that far sideline. It went just out of her outstretched foot, and the Rams were able to get the ball out of danger and go down the right-hand side. They now have a corner kick. They're 5th on the night here. 17 minutes to go in the first half. If you remember the last one they scored on, it was at the far post. It was Dixon. She's looming around that far post again. Rusak set to put this ball in. This is out about the 6. Bounces down to the foot of Yardom. About 12 yards out, she turns on it, gets a shot off. Still in the box. Rams not getting any pressure on. The Cougars knock it out. Creeley now about 30 yards out, trying to keep it in for the Rams. And it's going to go out of bounds on the far sideline off the foot of Natalie Creeley, and a throw in for the Cougars. Comes down quick now out of bounds. That's Ozinski again knocking the ball out for the Rams on that far sideline, and another throw in for the Cougars. Ball coming in again. It's Luckenbach defending that one. This time it's going to be off the head of the Cougars, out of bounds, and the Rams going to have a throw in their attacking end. and it's going to be Ozinski running over, taking this throw for the Rams. If you joined us late, 32 seconds in, Ellie Yardom put the Rams on the scoreboard, and then about 15 minutes in, it was Lillian Dixon finding the back of the net off a corner. The assist goes to Maya Rusak. The Rams lead 2-0 here, 16 minutes to go in the first half. Ball bouncing around now in the midfield. Finally, Luckenbach able to maintain a little possession. She's going to leave it back for Dixon. Dixon looking to go down the right-hand side, can't quite make the connection, and the Cougars looking to play the ball out of their defensive end. They're on their left side, laying it back again, still maintaining possession. Smith putting a little pressure on. Nice move to get around her, plays the ball forward, looking for Breen again. Knocked out, or Breen's going to leave it, and it's going to go out of bounds, and the Rams going to have a throw. And it looks like Breen was leaving it for an outside midfielder there, making an overlapping run. Couldn't quite make that connection. The Rams with a throw in out of their defensive end. Comes down to the foot of Smith. She's at midfield on the far sideline. Plays it down the right-hand side. I think that's Burns making a nice run down the right out of her midfield position. Still trying to keep the ball in. Still battling now deep in their attacking end. It's the Rams trying to get that ball in front. Finally comes across into Dixon. She's in the box. She goes down. Whistle's going to blow. Clock's going to stop. The officials stopped the clock. I believe this is going to be a penalty kick. The ball was in front of Dixon. She was trying to get on the end of it. She went down, and the whistle blew. The clock stopped, and it's going to be our PK for the Rams. It looks like Keegan Smith going to step up. 14 minutes, 56 seconds to go here in the first half. The clock has stopped. Smith now set to take the penalty kick for the Rams. That was a nice ball in there to Dixon. She was trying to get around the defender. The defender went for the ball. The ball wasn't there and tripped her up. She earned this penalty kick, and now Smith looking to put the Rams on top 3-0. Official now talking to the goalkeeper, Countryman. He's going to step aside, and Smith's going to step over it. The whistle's going to blow. Smith now takes a couple steps. She gets a shot off lower right-hand side. It's the Rams 3. The Cougars 0. Keegan Smith with a penalty kick. 14 minutes, 56 seconds to go here in the first half. Putting the Rams up 3-0 in this B2 quarterfinal matchup. Again, Keegan got the goal, but it was Dixon that earned it. She got the PK. She was tripped up in the penalty box. Earned that PK for the Rams, and Keegan Smith knew what to do with it. She buried it lower right-hand corner. The Rams lead 3-0. North Rose now loading this right-hand side. They got 5 players going down the right-hand side, up and over. One hop to Rusak. She's going to get it off. It was Luckenbach leaving it for Rusak. A little bit dangerous there. The speed of Abby Breen almost got to it. Rusak was able to knock it out of bounds and give the Cougars a throw right in front of Coach Ordway and the Rams bench. Down to the foot and tried to play it back to Stubb. Couldn't quite do it. That was Wannick playing the ball back out of bounds off her foot, and the Rams, Kelsey Thorpe, going to take this throw in front of the Rams bench. Down to the foot of Dixon. She leaves it back for Thorpe. Thorpe up and over down this left-hand side. She finds Yardom. Chakowski making an overlapping run. Yardom's going to lay it back for Dixon. She's at midfield now. All sorts of space in front of her. Finally, a Cougar midfielder steps up, goes back to the left. It's Smith trying to get on the end of it. Nice job there by the Cougars. A foul was called. Looked like she had all ball. Smith did go down. Looked like she had ball. And now it's going to be a direct kick from about the, looks like the 15-yard line of the football field. So 25 yards out. It's going to be Dixon standing over this one. 26 yards out. The Rams lined up at about the 15-yard line in the box. Dixon lined up for it. Countryman hopping up and down. She's ready for this one if it's on goal. This is going to be well up and over, out of bounds for the Rams on that direct kick from Dixon. Nice job there defensively. A foul was called, but the Rams got the direct kick up and over and out of bounds for another goal kick for the Cougars. Ball played short now into the box for North Rose. They're going to play this one out long now. Comes down to the foot, defended there by Enders. Now the Cougars laying it back. It's looked like number 16, Humbert, trying to get out the left-hand side, taken away by Yardom. She plays the ball into the box, comes down to the foot of Dixon. She couldn't quite control it before she was looking to tee one up, couldn't quite do it. Thorpe now keeping the ball in for the Rams, and right back down the middle, played out this time by the Cougars. Down the left-hand side on the attack, it's Lukenbach tracking back, knocking the ball out of bounds. The Cougars on the far sideline, going to have a throw-in. They're going down the middle. It's going to be Creeley playing the ball forward, right into the center. Finds the foot of Smith. Smith has the ball taken away right at midfield. Cougars now maintaining possession, playing the ball up and over. Creeley again wins this ball. This one's going to be played forward, one hop, right to the center back for North Rose. The second had won by Smith, still bouncing around now. And it's going to be Enders stepping up. She plays a nice ball into the box. Yardom trying to get there. She does. And it's a goalkeeper Countryman doing a great job. Took that ball right off the foot of Yardom. Her punt comes short to Chakowski. She chests it down, and it's Dixon trying to get through it. Now to Smith. She chests it down. Plays the ball forward to Yardom down the left-hand side into the box. Yardom's squaring up, trying to take that defender on. She's got a few yards in front. Gets it to her right foot. Crosses it to the far post. Up and over. Enders able to get on the end of it, keep the ball in, all the way deep in the corner. She's going to cross it. It's going to go out of bounds. And another goal kick for the Cougars. Good action here by the Rams, keeping that pressure on. It was Dixon keeping the ball in. Smith finding Yardom down the left-hand side. Ball went up and over. And finally Enders was able to get to it. Tried to cross it back in, out of bounds, and a goal kick for the Cougars. 11 minutes now to go in the first half. The Rams lead 3-0 in tonight's Class B2 quarterfinal matchup against the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars. That ball played in by Dixon down to the foot of Yardom. She leaves it for Smith. Smith back to Dixon. Dixon's trying to get it to her right foot. She'll leave it for Smith about 20 yards out. Gets a shot off. It deflects and into the hands of Countryman. Looked like Ram was trying to get on the end of it on that far sideline. I think that was Olivia Beers, but Countryman came out off the deflection, was able to pull that ball in. Now it's going to be a push on Dixon. That ball hopped up, and she had a Cougar in front of her, and she pushed off to win the header. It's going to be a direct kick about their 40-yard line on the football field, so 10 yards into their defensive end. The Cougars set to put this one back in play. This ball going to be played up and over. The Rams doing a nice job defensively. Comes down to the foot of Dixon. Back to Dixon again. It was Beers leaving it for her. She's going down the right-hand side now, trying to get the ball out of their defensive end. She does. Gets over midfield. Plays it down the right side for Smith. Smith's got some space in front. Plays the ball up and over. Comes down to the foot of Yardom. She gets a shot off. One touch. Not much pace on that ball. Right into the hands of Countryman again. And she pulls it in. Now she's looking to punt. Great ball in there by Keegan Smith. The ball was up and over all the defenders. Yardom was able to get a shot off. But as we said, not a lot of pace on it. Countryman able to pull it in. Rams keep it in again. Smith nodding the ball out to the outside. She tries to go down the left-hand side. Knocks it off the foot of number 11 there. Nope, it's not number 11. Number 13, Eva Norris. And the Rams going to have a throw-in right in front of the North Rose bench. We're under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. The Rams leading 3-0 over the Cougars. This ball played up and over right to the chest, to the head of Creeley. She heads it forward, volleys it out of the air, plays it forward for Smith. Couldn't quite make that connection. Now it's Chakowski getting on the end of it. She knocks it down to Smith. Smith leaves it over for Burns. Burns still on the ball. She's got a defender on her. She's going to turn back this way. Leave it for Dixon now. Dixon's in the middle of the field. She's got a defender in front of her. Off to her left foot. Up and over. Chipping it one hop. And Countryman pulls it in. Good idea there. It's kind of a chip there by Dixon. Looking to get it on the head of Yardom. Just a little bit over Yardom. Hopped once. And Countryman able to pull that ball in. Creeley doing a nice job now to finally take it away. It's number 5 going down the right-hand side. Abby Breen. And Creeley again takes the ball away, plays it forward to Chakowski. The Rams maintain a possession in the midfield. This is to Dixon. She's going to play the ball up and over everyone down the right-hand side. And North Rose going to play it, trying to get it out of their defensive end. Kept in there by the Rams. I think that's Burns over there on that sideline. She plays it square to Dixon. Dixon's got it on the left foot, leaves it for Chakowski on the sideline. She's in front of the goal. Tries to play it forward. Finds Dixon again. Dixon now to Yardom. She splits 2 defenders and the defenders knock it out. Coming back to keep the ball in for North Rose. It's number 5, Breen, checking all the way back into her defensive end. She plays it out to the foot of Creeley. Creeley looks plays a nice ball to Dixon. Dixon looking for Burns, trying to get through the middle. Burns knocks it through into the box. Smith trying to get on the end of it, still in front of the goal, and it's going to go off the end line, and another corner kick. Burns, nice ball in. Smith was trying to get around that defender. Nice job shielding her off. She did get a foot on it. Went off the, I think it went off the goalkeeper and off the end line. The Rams, I believe this is their 6th corner of the night. It's going to be Rusak coming up to take this corner again for the Rams. Good pressure on here for the Rams pretty much all night long as far as the first half goes. They found the back of the net 3 times. They lead the Cougars 3-0 here, 7 minutes to go in the first half. Rusak put this ball in play from the far corner. This is into the box, right in the front near post. It's headed down in front of the goal. Yardom gets a shot out, deflects off that defender, straight up. Head comes down on the head of Smith. Burns gets a shot off with her left foot. Smith still on the ball. She shoots again, deflected again. A little bit of pinball in there. Now Yardom trying to keep it in. She does. It's going to go off her foot out of bounds for a goal kick. Rams had a chance there. About 3 chances maybe. Off the head of Smith, off the foot of Smith, off the foot of Burns. Finally, North Rose able to get the ball out. Knocked it off the foot of Yardom out of bounds. And a goal kick for the Cougars. Sub in now for North Rose before this goal kick's taken. And now they're going to put the ball back in play just over 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Beers doing a nice job winning that goal kick. Still not out of bounds on the far sideline. Beers knocks it forward looking for Smith. And trying to get an update here from a fan.
0, Dansville 1.
And Dansville won over Williams, 1-0 over Williamson. They got to be just about the end of their first half as well. That's in that 3-6 matchup. So the Dansville Mustangs leading the number 3 seed Williamson Marauders in that 3-6. The reason why we're interested is the winner of this game is going to take on the winner of that game. That'll be Monday night. A change to all the sectional championships. Ball in now by Dixon. It's going to go up over the goalkeeper and one hop into the back of the net. That was about 35 yards out. Dixon just laid one in the box. It bounced once over the goalkeeper into the back of the net. The Rams lead 4-0. Lillian Dixon finding the back of the net for the 2nd time tonight. It's 4-0, 5 minutes, 35 seconds to go. The Rams lead 4-0 over the Cougars. You could kind of see that one building as the ball was in the air, that the goalkeeper Countryman came out a little bit off her line. She was trying to track back, couldn't quite get there, and it bounced once just in front of the goal line up into the back of the net. And it's again Lillian Dixon finding the back of the net for the 2nd time tonight. Ball played in now. Rusak trying to play it out. Kept in by the Cougars. That long ball off the kickoff has been their attack here tonight. Rusak couldn't quite clear that one. Now the Rams finally do get it out of danger. It's kept in by Riley Batzold, number 3. She's still on the ball, getting around a couple of the Ram midfielders. Lays the ball off to Wanick. Wanick plays the ball into the box, and it's Carly Wheeler doing a nice job coming off her line about 12 yards out, scooping that ball up and out of danger. First time real pressure or challenge there for Carly Wheeler. She did a nice job coming off her line, pulling that ball in. And a punt's going to be one hop almost to midfield. Finds Smith right at midfield. She flips it up over the defender. She's going down the right-hand side. Plays it into the box. Yardom trying to get there. Countryman reads it well, comes out, pulls it in. We were talking about that 3-6 matchup. It's the Mustangs 1-0 over the Williamson Marauders. And the winner of this is going to take on the winner of that matchup as well. And again, that all of the Section 5 semifinals and finals have been rearranged as of this morning. It's going to be the semifinals for these girls, the B2 girls, taking place on Monday. And then the finals will follow on Wednesday. So it's Monday and Wednesday for the Class B sectional championship for the girls. And then the boys, who will play tomorrow, play on Tuesday, or the semifinals will be Tuesday, the finals will be Thursday, so they condensed everything down instead of ending on next Saturday. They're trying to get this in as quickly as possible and get as many games in before potentially having to shut some things down for COVID-19. So that came out from Section 5 this morning. Again, the winner of this will take on the winner of Dansville Williamson on Monday night at a site and time to be determined. That ball played in by Smith looking for Dixon. She plays it square all the way back out now to Thorpe. Thorpe plays it back to Smith about 35 yards out. Back Burns looking to return the ball back to Smith. Couldn't quite make that connection. North Rose playing the ball out there at the center circle. That's Stubb now maintaining possession, going down the left-hand side. Now the ball back into the middle. There's Thorpe doing a nice job right out of the air. Picked that one out of the air on the ground. Finds the foot of Smith. She's got 2 on her. She's maintaining possession in the midfield. Plays it out to the right-hand side, a little bit too far out in front of Olivia Beers, and out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for the Cougars on that far side. And the throw-in comes in, going to lay it back right to the thrower. This ball on the ground down the left-hand side for North Rose. Rusak's going to track over out of her center position, play the ball forward to Beers. Beers tries to play it up to Yardom, can't quite find her, going to go out of bounds for a throw-in. Just over 2 minutes to go now in the first half. The Rams leading 4-0 over the Cougars. That throw over everybody's head at midfield there. Now it's going to be Creeley playing it forward. She does find Yardom. Yardom trying to keep it in, couldn't quite do it, and it's going to be another throw for the Cougars out of their defensive end. Comes down to midfield, now across into the center circle. That's Wannick leaving it back for Batzold. Batzold trying to get around Burns. She does. Lays it down the left-hand side. I believe that's, can't see the number on that side. The Cougars still maintain a possession. Ball into the box, cleared out by Rusak. Not quite out of danger. Off the foot of the North Rose player. Skips into the center circle. Chakowski gets on the end of it. Plays it forward to Yardom. She's got Smith down the right. Yardom down the left. Or Smith, Chakowski down the left. Yardom was on the ball. That ball's taken away. And it's Wannick again coming down through the center circle. Plays it forward. Number 6 here, Autumn Cole, trying to maintain possession. Can't quite do it. Ball now just bouncing around back and forth here at midfield. Finally going to go out of bounds in front of the Rams bench. And Kelsey Thorpe going to pick it up, going to take the throw in. First it's going to be Ozinski and Faulkner checking in for the Rams at the outside midfielders. We've talked about that earlier in the season. Coach Ordway as well as Coach Hill for the boys really rotating through those outside midfielders. They do a lot of running in a game for the Haverling Rams, up and down, on the attack, on defense, and certainly deserve a breather. It's Beers and Chakowski coming out here to get that breather just before the half here in tonight's B2 quarterfinal matchup. The Cougars still on the ball, laying it back to midfield, going down the right-hand side now. Trusak coming across, taking it away before Stubb could get there. Dixon leaves it to the outside, looking for Thorpe. Couldn't quite connect on that one, out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in in front of the Rams bench for North Rose. They're trying to get it off quick, trying to get an attack build up here before the half. Down the right side, it's going to be Faulkner. She's battling there with Hannock. Faulkner going to play it out to Smith. Smith leaves it for Dixon, up and over, looking to go over the defense. Headed down there by number 4, Cooper. Nice job not letting that ball get up over her head. Now it's outside to Norris. Norris going down the right. Rusak going to get there, playing it out with her left foot. And we're at the half, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Rams leading 4-0 over the Cougars. Great first half of pressure there by the Rams, doing a good job defensively as well, not letting the Cougar attack build up. They lead 4-0. Unofficially, shots here, the Rams have 11 to none for the Cougars. They got the ball in. Wheeler did touch it once. No saves for Wheeler. 7 saves for Countryman, the goalkeeper for the Cougars. And the Rams have 6 corner kicks on the night. Scoring on one of them, the second goal of the night, it was Lillian Dixon getting on the back end of a Maya Rusak corner kick. They lead 4-0 here at the half. And with that, we are at the half. We're going to send it back to our studio for a short word from our sponsors.
music, even if your road trip is a commute. SiriusXM Road Trip Radio.
Would you rescue me? Would you get my back? Would you take my call when I start to crack? Would you rescue me? Would you rescue me? Would you rescue me? When I'm by myself, when I need your love, if I need your help, would you rescue me? Would you rescue me? We don't talk much not anymore. Broken bottles, slamming doors, but we still care about each other. Say we care about each other. I know life took us far away, but I still dream about the good old days when we took care of each other. We were living for each other. But I
Class B2 quarterfinal matchup, the number 2 seed Haverling Rams against the number 7 seed North Rose-Wolcott Tigers. The Rams have been dominant here in the first half. They lead by a score of 4-0, outshooting the Cougars by a tally of 11 to 0. They lead 4-0 on the scoreboard. It was they got on the board early and often. It was Ellie Yardom, 32 seconds into tonight's matchup. She found the back of the net off of a deflection from a shot of Keegan Smith. That put them up 1-0. Then with about 15 minutes into the first half, it was Dixon at the far post on the corner kick from Maya Rusak. Lillian Dixon scored her first of the night. And then after the mask break, it was Dixon earning a penalty kick and Keegan Smith finding the back of the net on that penalty kick, putting the Rams up 3-0. Then shortly after that, Dixon played one in from about 35 yards out, up and over the goalkeeper, one hop into the back of the net. And that put the Rams up 4-0. That's where we stand here at the half. It's the Rams 4. The Cougars nothing. We talked a little bit about the rest of sectional play. That announcement came up from Executive Director of Section 5 Athletics this morning. And as we said, the girls semifinals and finals for Class B2, or all the Bs actually, will be Monday night will be the semifinals, and Wednesday night of next week will be the final. So if the Rams continue on, we'll have the Lady Rams in action on Monday night against either the winner of the Williamson-Dansville matchup. Dansville right now at the half is leading 1-0 over Williamson in that one. So again, Monday night will be the semifinal matchup. The Lady Rams, or the Class B2 final, will be on Wednesday night of next week. The boys will be in action tomorrow. They're the number 1 seed. They're taking on the Wayland-Cohocton Eagles, the number 9 seed. They advanced on by winning last night, or Wednesday night. They won 1-0 over Minders Academy. So it was Wayland-Cohocton advancing on, taking on the Rams. That'll be tomorrow night here at 7 o'clock. So it'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. We'll be on the air about 10 minutes before that one. It'll be the Rams against the Wayland-Cohocton Eagles in that quarterfinal matchup. The Rams seeking their third consecutive Section 5 Class B title and 17th in program history. The lineup for the rest of that is the semifinals for the B2 boys. That's going to take place on Tuesday night. Originally that was scheduled for Wednesday. It's going to be moved up to Tuesday. And then the finals for B2 are going to be Thursday night. Again, the site and time for all those games to be determined depending on the opponent and who's in it. So first off, for the Rams to be in those, they've got to win here. They're well on their way, 4-0 here at the half. The Lady Rams, we haven't talked much about their sectional runs, but they're looking for their second in program history. The first was back in 1998. We talked about the Livingston County Division I championship being in 98, the last one they won. So they're looking to repeat with the sectional championship as well. The first and only one in Lady Rams history was back in 1998, and the Rams well on their way tonight to advance on to the semifinals and give themselves a chance to make it into the finals at least with a win tonight and again on Monday. So again, a lot of second half action, 40 minutes of second half action. We won't count our advance them on in the brackets yet. A lot of soccer to be played, and with the game of soccer, anything can happen. And so the Rams need to really come out, keep the pressure on here against the Cougars to ensure that chance in the semifinals on Monday night. So. Great first half. The Rams are coming back. They've got their halftime speech done. Coach Ordway and Coach Clancy are done talking with the girls. Are coming over, trying to get warmed up a little bit. The Cougars now breaking their huddle on the end of the corner flag. And before we come back for second half action here, we're going to send it back to our studio for another word from our sponsors. Let's just do two here.
There was like playing soccer, there were like 60 people in line.
Sectional soccer here on AM 1380, WABH FM 100.3. Both teams back on the field. It's going to be the Cougars with a kickoff. They're in white with green number. They've got the kickoff going right to left. They've played this ball. They got 5 going down the right-hand side now. It's the Rams knocking the ball out all the way back here. Number 18, Kuykendall, knocking that ball down back into the middle now. It's Cooper looking to go down the right-hand side for the Cougars, going to be out of bounds on the far sideline. The Rams going to have a throw in. We haven't talked much about it, but if this was a boys' game, certainly the rivalry between Bath and North Rose, it dates back to quite a few years, all the way back to 1985 when two boys teams met in a sectional final up in Sodus, and ever since then the rivalry has been on. I'm not sure, but this might be the first time that the Lady Rams have played the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars, and here right at halftime, coming out of the half, the Lady Rams lead 4-0 over the Cougars. But see if we can get a little rivalry started here between the Lady Rams and the Lady Cougars here. as the boys have over the years. A lot of exciting actions dating all the way back to Coach Scotty Martin from North Rose, Coach Tom Hagedorn from Haverling, and continued on now with Coach Hill and Coach Burke up in North Rose. So it is North Rose now with the ball. They got possession going down the right-hand side on the attack. Played out there by Thorpe. She finds a foot at Chakowski right at midfield. Chakowski forward, a little bit too much pace on that ball for Yardom to handle. Back into the center circle. Smith finds it. She leaves it out for Enders. Enders a little bit too heavy of a touch. Loses possession. North Rose. That's number 24, Nelson. She loses possession back to the foot of Smith. Smith leaves it out in front down this right-hand side. And it's ball played in there by Yardom. Couldn't quite get it up and over right to the foot of the center defender. Played out now. Back to Nelson. Nelson still on the ball, maintaining possession. Nice ball through the middle into the center circle. Looking for number 1. That's Wennick. And they're going to be knocked out by Thorpe and give the Cougars a throw in out of their defensive end on the far sideline. We're just into the second half here. The Haverling Rams leading the Cougars 4-0 in tonight's Class B2 quarterfinal matchup. Again, now at midfield, it's the Cougars with the throw. High school sports on AM 1380 WABH, FM 100.3 is brought to you by the Italian Market at Southern Tier Provisions, featuring subs, wraps, soups, and everything Italian on Route 415 south of Bath. B&B Water and Heating. It's time to get your heating tuned up for the winter. B&B can do the job on Buell Street in Bath. And the Village Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy with a 15-minute prescription guarantee. Out of bounds again off the Rams on the far sideline. It's going to be North Rose with a throw in right at midfield. On that far sideline, tough to see the numbers. We'll do the best for you to get the names of the players. Ball played into the middle to Betzold. Betzold's got some space. Dixon doing a nice job tracking back, making her get rid of the ball, plays it forward. Now into the box, looking for Stubbs. She's into the box. Wheeler comes out, knocks her down, gets the ball, and the whistle's going to stop. Looks to be a penalty kick. Looks like a foul was called on Wheeler. She got the ball, but she also got the foot of Stubbs. And before she could get the shot off, the whistle blows. It looks to be a penalty kick for the Cougars. Wheeler asking about the call. She didn't like it. She thought she got all ball. It does look to be their leading scorer, Hannah Stubb, set to put this ball in for a penalty kick. 36 minutes, 34 seconds to go here in the second half. The Cougars with a penalty kick. It's going to be Wheeler in goal. Stubb set to take the kick. Going to set the ball down on the 12. Official's going to step off the sideline. Checking with the goalkeeper. Whistle blows. Stubb set to take the kick. And misses wide left. And the Rams dodge a bullet there, a penalty kick there, 36 minutes, 34 seconds to go. A great opportunity for the Cougars to get on the board, and the penalty kick goes just wide. The Rams dodge that bullet, keeping a clean sheet. They're ahead 4-0. Going to be Rusak. That was a great ball into the foot of Stubb, and Wheeler did all she could coming out trying to get on the end of it to pull it in. As I said, she got the ball, but she also got the foot of Stubb. And I think it was a good call by the official. Gave him a penalty kick. The Rams, though, dodged a bullet, and with that ball going just wide off the penalty kick. Ball played forward. Lukenbach trying to knock it out. Ball in now. It's Stubb getting on the end of it past Creeley running back, doing a nice job tracking back. And Stubb creating some dangerous plays here in the box. And she's getting on the end of it, and she turned the corner on that. Fortunately for the Rams, Creeley came back, knocked the ball out of bounds, and given the first quarter kick of the night here for the Cougars. This is from this near sideline. It's number 3, Betzold, set to put this ball in play. The Cougars are lined up about the 12-yard line, all across from near post all the way out to the far side of the 18. That ball into the box about 12 yards. It lands right at the penalty stripe, bounces twice. Rams trying to get the ball out. Thorpe finally gets on the end of it, plays the ball, and out of bounds on the far sideline. Good ball in there, right to the 12. The Cougars had made their runs. They were a little bit deeper than that, and the ball bounced all the way across the 18. Thorpe got on the end of it, knocked it out of bounds on the far sideline. Throw in now for the Cougars down the right-hand side, playing it in. Back to Batsold, who's back in the center now. Leaves it to the outside, going to lay it back. And they try to play the ball into the box down the right-hand side again. Rams can't quite clear it into the box. Rusak finally comes out, knocks it out. One hop to midfield, headed in there by North Rose. Battle in is Yardom. Now goes around Beers down the right side. And Thorpe going to play it up over midfield. Down to Humbert. And she can't quite play it out. Now it's a through ball to Yardom. Yardim's got some space in front of her. She's at the 18 being chased down. She's got the ball. Shoots. Near post. Diving save. Great kick save there by Countryman. She knocked it with her left foot. Bounced it up. Grabbed it. It was Yardom going to the near post. And Countryman read it well. Got a kick save. Pulled it in. And now the punt comes out. One there by Smith. Going to leave it back for Dixon. It's Enders going down the right side. Dixon back to Smith. Enders still got some space out here. Smith's on the ball in the middle. She's got one on her. That's Nelson. She gets around Nelson, leaves it into the 18. Not enough pace on it to find Chakowski. It's number 9 coming out with it now. Tori Cooper. She plays the ball over midfield, and Thorpe's going to knock it back into the Rams attacking end. Looking for Yardom. She finds her down the left-hand side. Going to go off the foot of Yardom and out of bounds. And a throw in deep on their defensive end for the Cougars. The Rams had some pressure on the first 5 minutes here in the second half. Dodged a bullet with a penalty kick. A corner kick came in as well. And now the Rams back in their attacking end, putting the pressure back on the Cougars here. They lead 4-0 here. 33 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game. It's going to be Caden Sturmoil coming into the game for Coach Ordway and the Rams, giving Olivia Beers a nice breather coming all the way off from the far sideline. Throw in comes in. It's Thorpe tracking back. She's trying to keep it in at midfield. Can't quite do it. It did go off the Cougar player though. Thorpe takes a throw in down the left side. She's got Yardom. Yardom trying to get around that defender. She does. She's got one more in front in the box. Still into the box. Lays it off to the 18. Finds Smith. Shot. Another foot kick save. Another kick save by Countryman. That deflection came out to Chakowski. She got a shot off. And Countryman hopped up, pulled that ball in. Nice punt over midfield. One hop all the way back to Rusak. She heads it forward down to the foot. It's Rusak and Stubbs battling now. Rusak plays it forward to Yardom. Yardom pops the ball up in the air to Smith off her face. And it's going to be number 4, Janet Cooper, pulling the ball in. Yardom comes back, takes the ball back from Cooper, and a foul is going to be called this time on Cooper as Yardom goes down. Rams going to have a direct kick right at midfield. It's going to be Maya Rusak coming up to take this kick for the Rams. A little bit of too much pressure and pushing going on there by number 4, Janet Cooper for the Cougars. And the Rams have this direct kick. They're holding them out about 30 yards out, are the Cougars. This ball played up and over. Rams are onside. Comes onto the foot of the chest of Smith. Leaves it for Dixon. Dixon gets a shot off. Goes well wide of the goal. Nice ball laid down there by Keegan Smith. Dixon got the shot off, but went out of bounds. And a goal kick for the Cougars. Again, the Cougars looking to play a short ball out. They're going to avoid that. They're going to come out to the head of Smith. Smith heads it down deep into the left-hand corner. Yardom gets on the end of it, going to be knocked out of bounds. And the Rams going to have a throw on the far sideline. Sturmoil set to take that throw in for the Rams. Another sub coming in for the Rams. Throw in comes in. That's Dixon now. She's into the box. She's got 2 defenders in front of her. Leaves it back to the 18 to the left foot of Smith. Smith still on the ball. Turns, drops it for Yardom. She's 20 yards out. Gets a shot off. One hop. And not a lot of pace on that. Right into the hands of Countryman. Countryman doing a good job here for the Cougars. A couple of great saves. 2 great kick saves. One point blank from Yardom. The second one from Keegan Smith from about 18 yards out. She gave up a rebound, but the Rams couldn't convert on it. Ball going down the right-hand side now for the Cougars. Thorpe back there going to knock the ball out and give the Cougars a throw in. Just about the top of their attacking third now for the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars. We're 10 minutes into the second half. The Rams leading 4-0. over North Rose. Still down the right-hand side. The Rams trying to knock it out of there. Can't quite do it. Ball into the middle off the foot of Rusak, right into the hands of Carly Wheeler. Ball scooted over the top of Maya Rusak's foot. No Cougar was there to get on the end of it. Wheeler came out off her line, pulled that ball in. Now is going to punt it. Down the left-hand side for the Rams, up and over. Sturmoil trying to keep it in at midfield. Can't quite do it as it bounces out of bounds, and the Cougars going to take this throw. Before that, Eva Norris going to check back in for Coach Carr and the Cougars. High school sports on AM 1380. WABH FM 100.3 is brought to you by B&B Water for heating, air conditioning, and water conditioning. You can trust Ed Bonacave at B&B Water on Buell Street in downtown Bath. And Lake Country Chiropractic. Improve your health and performance levels through specific chiropractic care. Delivered by Dr. Rick on West Steuben Street in Bath. Ball back into the center circle. Dixon trying to bring it down. She can't. Knocked forward there by Abby Nelson. Rams win the ball. That's Smith on the ball, trying to get it down the right-hand side. Taken away this time by Nelson again. Kept in by Burns. Burns plays it forward to Chakowski down the right. She's got one to beat. Still going down the right-hand side, trying to get on the end line. She does. Plays the ball in at the 6. Defended out, and going to be a corner kick. The first of the second half for the Rams. That ball, Chakowski did use her speed, got around number 16, Emma Grace Humbert for North Rose, and the second defender came in, knocked the ball off the end line, and the Rams set to take their 7th corner kick of the night, first of the second half. Rusak coming down again, getting a little word of advice from Coach Mike Clancy. He left the ball there for her. She's setting it up. The Rams are lined up about the 12. They've got one in front of the goalkeeper, just trying to obstruct the view of that goalkeeper, not allowing her to get to the ball. It's Rusak set to put this ball in play from this near sideline. Great ball to the 6, headed there by Smith, and it's a goal! Great ball in. That corner kick off the head of Smith. She deflected it in the upper left-hand corner. The Rams lead 5-0 off the head of Keegan Smith. Great ball. It was a ball right at the 12. Smith had all sorts of space. She went up, got her head on it, used it well, went to the upper left-hand corner and beat the goalkeeper, Lexi Countryman. A goal for the Rams. They lead 5-0. 27 minutes, 54 seconds to go here in the second half. We talked about those set pieces. You keep that ball on the field, and it's dangerous. The Rams have scored on 2. That was a pretty goal, probably the prettiest one of the night for sure. Just the way a coach would write it up. Ball in to the 12-yard line, and it was Smith going up, finding the upper net corner, and putting the Rams up 5-0. The Rams take the ball away off this kickoff. It's Dixon again with some space. She's got Batsold in front of her, lays it down the left-hand side, finds Chakowski. Chakowski looking for Yardom, tried to thread the needle, couldn't quite do it. It was Humbart coming across, playing the ball out of bounds. Maybe another foot out in front. Might have found the foot of Yardom, but Humbart did a nice job coming across, playing that ball out of bounds to the far sideline. The Rams going to have this throw in now on the far sideline. Ella Yardom getting a breather. It's Ozinski coming in and Faulkner coming in for Coach Ordway and the Rams. 5-0, the Rams lead. 26 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the game. They lead over the number 7, North Rose-Wolcott Cougars. That throw-in comes on into Chakowski. Chakowski trying to get down the left-hand side. She does. She's got another one to beat. Leaves it back to the Dixon at the 16 and couldn't quite make that connection. Out of bounds off the foot of Thorpe on the far sideline. North Rose with a throw-in, trying to get the ball out of their defensive end. If you missed it here early in the second half, the Rams dodged a bullet a couple minutes in. The Cougars had a penalty kick, went just wide. It could have made it 4-1. Instead, the Rams came down off a corner kick. Keegan Smith now plays the ball into the box. Gets on the end of it. Nice save there by the goalkeeper coming out for North Rose. That was Countryman. I don't know the player, number 23. I don't have her on the roster. May have been a JV player that's come up. She's into the game for Ordway. She got that shot off. We'll try to get her name here to get her some time here on the air as well. Nice shot there by her at about the 18, and it was Countryman coming out to make the save off her foot. North Rose can't quite get the ball out of their defensive end. It's going to be back to Smith. She's got one tracking back. She's going to leave it for Dixon. Still two midfielders in front. Down the right-hand side. This is number 23 again for the Rams. Tried to get the ball in off the outside of her foot, off the end line. It's going to be a goal kick for the Cougars.
Lydia Dixon. Lydia.
It's Lydia Dixon, okay. That number 23 just got word it's Lillian's sister, Lydia Dixon, up from the JV team, getting some time here in tonight's Class B2 quarterfinal. Ball chested down by Lillian Dixon and played it into the box with her left foot. Countryman coming off her line, pulling the ball in. Punt now into the center circle. That header won by Smith. She goes down. Second header won by Dixon. Back to Lillian Dixon. She's still got the ball, possessing it. Tries to find it forward to Tchaikovsky. Can't quite do it. Comes out now, North Rose. It's Nelson on the ball in the center circle, looking for space down this left-hand side. Knocked away there by Emma Lukenbach. It's Lydia Dixon now putting some pressure on. It's Nelson again at midfield down this left side. She's got some space in front of her. Smith coming back, taking that ball away. Closed that space down quickly, took the ball away. Playing it down the right-hand side now, finds Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky's got it on her right foot. She and that's number 4, Janet Cooper, both go down. The ball goes off the end line. It's going to be a goal kick. Coach Ordway and Coach Clancy looking for a foul there. No foul called. Going to be a goal kick for the Cougars. Looked like Tchaikovsky was trying to cut the corner around the back end of the defender there, Cooper. And they both went down. No foul called off the foot of Tchaikovsky, out of bounds, and a goal kick for Countryman. They play it short, still in the box. Now they get it out. Still not quite out of danger. It's about 20 yards out. It's going to be Batzel playing the ball out to the right-hand side in the defensive end. Battling over there is Faulkner, taking the ball away. Still on the ball is Faulkner. And it's finally going to go out of bounds off of Reagan Faulkner, and the Cougars with a throw-in just off their end of midfield. Trying to maintain possession, getting it out of their defensive end. That's not quite working for them. This time it's going to be another throw-in, and it's again going to be for the Cougars, almost to midfield now on the far sideline. This ball played square to Betzel, knocked away there by Smith, knocks it forward to Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky's on the end of it, leaves it to the outside for Faulkner. Faulkner is going down the left-hand side, got a little bit of space in front of the defender, into the box now, can't quite get the cross off. Ball knocked out, up and over the head of Thorpe. Thorpe's tracking back. She's going to knock it out of bounds again. Right at midfield now, on the far sideline for a throw-in for the Cougars. Just a reminder, tomorrow night, the Haverling boys will have their B2 quarterfinal matchup. That'll be right here at the same place. It'll be a little bit later start, 7 o'clock start. The boys taking on the Wayland-Cohocton Eagles, the number 1 seed versus the number 9 seed. The Eagles advanced down with a win Wednesday night, 1-0 over Minders Academy. And their reward is to take on the high-powered offense of the Haverling Rams, the number 1 seed. That'll be here tomorrow night. We'll have that call for you here on the Rams Radio Network, 1380 AM, WABH, FM 100.3. Another couple subs here for the Rams, and they're going to have the throw in now on the far sideline in their defensive end, going down the left-hand side. Going to be knocked all the way back by North Rose, all the way back to their center back there, Janet Cooper. She plays the ball up and forward, headed out by the Rams, down to the foot of the Cougars. They're maintaining possession down the right, trying to get down past Thorpe. Thorpe's not going to let them around the corner. She's going to knock the ball out again, and North Rose is going to set to take this throw in on the far sideline. The winner of this one's going to advance on to take on the winner of the number 3 seed, Williamson Marauders, against the number 6 seed, Dansville Mustangs. Last update we had on that one at halftime, it was the Mustangs leading 1-0 over the Marauders. So that could be another Livingston County Division I matchup in the semifinals if that whole score holds up, and this one holds up here at Haverling. We'll try to get another update for you on that one. They started at the same time, and that's the last update we had was the Mustangs 1-0 over the Marauders from Williamson at the half. And did just get an update. Got a nice fan down below me here from North Rose giving me updates, and it is Dansville now leading 2-1 over Williamson, and I believe that's about the same time here, just about halfway through the second half. So the Mustangs holding that 1-goal lead. Now it's 2-1, the Mustangs over the Marauders. Great ball up and over everybody there by Smith, looking for Ellie Yardom. Yardom was able to bring the ball down, but now it's going to be played out. Yardom able to keep it in, getting around the midfield or defender. She's into the box with her left foot, plays it to the 6, gets it to Chakowski, shot off. Still in the box, back to Chakowski again, out to the outside to Faulkner. Faulkner able to turn up, trying to get across in. She does with her left foot and right into the hands of Countryman. Good ball in there by Yardom. Chakowski got the shot off. It went off the foot of the defender, and it bounced back to her. She laid it off that time for Faulkner, and they couldn't get the cross in. This ball again played in by Smith. Finds Yardom in the box. One touch. She's at the 6. Plays it to the far post. Off the foot of the defender. She's back in front. Gets a shot off with the left foot right into the arms of the goalkeeper, Countryman. It looked like she had the far post out, but she tried to sneak it back into the near post, and Countryman able to pull that ball in. One hop back out to the foot of Lukenbach. She does a nice job stepping up, winning that ball. Leaves it off for Smith. Smith is still in front, gets around one, tries to slot Yardom through, can't quite do it. Ball coming out now, and it's knocked out there by Humbert, and it's going to go out of bounds in front of the Rams bench. 19 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the second half. It's the Rams leading 5-0. They're going to take a break for their mask break. We're our two going to take a break, send it back to our studio for a word from our sponsors.
Around the area of Pinier and Minder, still locked up at 1-1. They're in the second half of their mass break. Leroy Waterloo, Leroy's up 4-0. About ours seeing kind of tied about the mass break time. And Dansville is up 2-1 over Williamson, just starting after their mass break.
Soccer here on AM 1380 WABH FM 100.3. We are coming out of the mask break. 19 minutes, 8 seconds to go. It's the Haverland Rams with a throw in and with the lead. They lead 5-0 over the Cougars from North Rose. Again, a couple updates of scores that we heard here during the break. As Yardom gets into the 18 on her left foot, she gets a shot off right at the goalkeeper, Countryman. The number 1 seed's taking on the number 8 seed. That's Penn Yan versus Minders, and that is a 1-1 tie. I believe that's probably late in that game, or late in the second half anyway. 1-1 tie with the number 1 versus the 8 seed. So that one's, of course, on the other side of the bracket. The Rams don't want to look too far ahead on that one. They've got a lot of work to do to take care of these Cougars from North Rose tonight, and then a semifinal matchup against either Dansville or Williamson And that too is, as we said before the break, 2-1 in favor of Dansville right now. They're the number 6 seed, leading the number 3 seed, Williamson Marauders, 2-1 in that matchup. Ball played in now by North Rose into the box. Headed out there by Rusak. Smith gets on the second end of it, plays the ball out to Yardom. She's got her back to goal. She turns, lays it forward to Tchaikovsky. She can't quite get to it. And number 16 there, Humbart, knocks the ball forward. Rams take it away again. Dixon on the ball, lays it into the center circle for Smith. She's got 2 around her, up and over, down the right-hand side. She's got Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky's at the top of the box, breaking into the box, it towards the near post, gets a shot off, not much pace on it, right into the hands of Countryman. Good ball up and over the defense there. Tchaikovsky got into the box, got the shot off with that right foot, but Countryman up to the task, was able to pull that ball in. Header down the left-hand side by Smith. The Rams trying to keep it in. Can't quite do it. Goes out of bounds and another throw in for the Cougars. Again, tomorrow night we'll have the Haverling Rams. And we'll have the Haverling Rams boys in action tomorrow, taking on the Wayland-Cohocton Eagles. That'll be a 7 o'clock start. The B2 sectional championship gets underway tomorrow with the boys, number 1 seed, taking on Wayland-Cohocton. Just another update in that number 1 versus 8 game. It's Penn Yan now losing to Minders by a score of 2-1. That's up in Penn Yan. Also, that's the number 1 seed losing at this time. The game's not over yet, but it's 2-1 Minders over Penn Yan, the other side of that bracket. Penn Yan, again, if you were here at the start, they took away that number 1 seed from the Rams. The last game of the season, they beat Wayne, pulling just a fraction of a percentage point ahead of the Rams, so dropped the Rams to number 2. They're at home here. Tchaikovsky playing a nice ball down into Yardom and down the right-hand side off the foot of Humbart and out of bounds. And the Rams going to have another corner kick here. The Rams have scored on 2 already. It's Rusak coming up to take another one. We'll see if they can get on the board again here late in the second half. 16 minutes to go in the second half. It's Rusak coming to take the 8th of the night for the Rams. Last one, it was Rusak playing the ball to the 12. It was Smith going up for the header. She found the upper corner on the left side, beating the goalkeeper Countryman, putting the Rams up 5-0. Rusak set to take this from this near side. Rams are lined up in front of the goal, 1 in front of the goalkeeper. Ball comes in, it's at the 6. Header again by Smith. That one deflected off of a defender, out of bounds again, and we're going to do the same thing all over again. The 9th of the night, Rusak going to get a ball quickly here, going to play this ball in. Smith got up on the end of that one again, got a nice header on it. This one deflected off the defender, out of bounds, and Rusak set to take the corner again from this near sideline. Rams again lined up. They got one blocking the goalkeeper's view here. Rusak again setting the ball in. This is at the 6 again. Smith goes up again, and this one goes wide. She got another head on it. It's a dangerous combination tonight. Rusak to the head of Smith. She got her head on that one, went wide, and out of bounds, and a goal kick for the Cougars. Another update here from Minders. This could be an upset certainly brewing here. The Minders Academy has taken a 3-1 lead over the Penn Yan Mustangs up in Penn Yan. Again, Penn Yan coming in as the number 1 seed, and they're losing to Minders right now by a score of 3-1. Smith lays the ball out to the outside to Yardom. Yardom, low-driven ball into Tchaikovsky. She flicks it up in the air, and it comes down into the hands of Lexi Countryman, the goalkeeper for the Cougars. Now out in the midfield, it's off the head of Smith again. Second head, Dixon trying to win that one. She finally comes down to her foot. She plays it forward to Yardom. Yardom's got Tchaikovsky to the outside. She's able to find her there. Tchaikovsky's still battling with Humbart. Ball bounces out. Creeley's going to play the ball into the box to the far sideline. Countryman coming off her line, pulling that ball in, and going to look to distribute now with a punt. 13 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the second half. The Rams leading 5-0 over the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars. Yardom leaving the ball for Dixon. Dixon about 25 yards out. Now going to drop it back to Smith, back to Dixon. Gets a little bit of space in front of her. She's being tracked from behind. Knocks the ball forward. It's number 5 from behind, Abby Breen doing a nice job taking the ball away from Lillian Dixon. Cougars still can't quite get it out of their defensive end. It's going to be Lukenbach stepping up trying to win the ball. She couldn't quite get to it, and North Rose trying to keep it in, couldn't quite do it. It's number 9 here, Tori Cooper, and just out of bounds before she could get it. Right at midfield below us here in the press box, it's number 9 for the Rams, Mia Ender, set to take the throw in right below us at midfield. Down the right-hand side, one hop inbounds, it bounced out of bounds before Yardam could get on it. She kicked the ball forward, but it's going to be a throw-in in front of the Rams bench this time for the Cougars. It'll be number 18, Gabby Kuykendall, taking this throw-in for the Cougars in front of Coach Ordway and the Rams bench. It comes down to Cooper. Cooper tries to get it forward, can't quite do it, out of bounds. And Ender's going to take the throw-in again for the Rams. Caden Sturmwell back into the game, as well as Caden Taggart checking in about 12 minutes to go into goal, giving Carly Wheeler a break here. It's Caden Taggart going into goal for Coach Ordway and the Rams. Again, a couple of nice additions here. I know Caden is a volleyball player, typically would have been playing volleyball in the fall, but one of the advantages, I guess, of COVID-19 is without volleyball playing, Coach Ordway gets a few extra players, and I know she's one. Faulkner's another one. Ball into the box to Tchaikovsky. She leaves it at the 18. Plays a square now to Sturmwell. Sturmwell tries to get the shot out, can't. Bounces back out to Smith. She's at this near side, plays it back up and over at the near post, and Countryman goes up, pulls it in just inside that near post, and going to look to punt now. So Coach Ordway's had a couple of players, Taggart and Faulkner for sure, coming over from the volleyball team. They aren't able to play here due to COVID, but certainly be able to get on the field and win. Hopefully, if the score stays like this, win their first sectional game, joining the rest of the Rams here tonight in this Class B2 quarterfinal matchup. Ball played over to the foot of Ozinski into the game for Ordway. Down the middle now, it's coming all the way out to Creeley. Creeley leaves it for Rusak. Rusak up and over, one hop to, that's Kuykendall. Kuykendall plays it to the outside, plays it forward now to Nelson. Nelson keeps it in, back to Kuykendall, back into the middle now. Nice job here, North Rose maintaining possession into the center to Batzold. She plays it up and over right to the chest of Dixon. Dixon leaves it out to the outside to Enders. Enders got all sorts of space in front of her. Got Tchaikovsky down the right-hand side. Plays it out in the front of Tchaikovsky. A little bit too far out, too much pace on it. Going to go off the end line for a goal kick for the Cougars. Good idea there, just a little bit too much pace on it. And Tchaikovsky had to hold her line to stay on side. Too much pace off the end line, and going to win a goal kick for the Cougars. High school sports on AM 1380 WABH. FM 100.3 is brought to you by Lake Country Jewelry, Beth's favorite gift store, now at a new location just around the corner on West Steuben Street, where gift wrapping is always free. And Shirley's Lumber, your hometown do-it-best hardware store on Route 54 in Bath. That goal kick kept in by the Rams now on the far sideline. Number 5 checking back there, Abby Breen, trying to play the ball down the right side out of their defensive end. Back into the middle now, taken away by Dixon. Dixon's got one in front. She's going to leave it square for Smith. Smith's about 25 yards out. Now she's at the 18. She's into the box. Shoots at far post. Goal! It's Keegan Smith taking the ball from about 25 yards out. She got through a couple defenders, slotted it to the far post. Keegan Smith for the hat trick tonight. That's her third of the night. Keegan Smith on the board with her third goal of the night. Great ball, great effort there by Keegan Smith. She took the ball from about the 20-yard line, 30 yards out, and was able to advance on, find the back of the net. And another update here. This is the one the Rams are most excited to find out about. It's Dansville leading Williamson by a score of 3-1. That's late in that game. They're under 10 minutes. I believe it was maybe even at like the 7-minute mark. So Dansville leading 3-1 over Williamson. Again, the winner of this one will take on the winner of that one. The Rams certainly know Dansville well. They played them twice in the regular season. Williamson is from Wayne County, so North Rose certainly knows them well, but the Rams don't know much about them. So again, it's the Mustangs from Dansville leading the Marauders from Williamson by a score of 3-1 up in Williamson. Ball now at the foot of Betzold. She goes to the right side. A little bit of space now in the midfield. Playing the ball into the center. There's Smith again. She's going to play the ball forward down the right. Looking for Tchaikovsky. She's found her. She's got one to beat. She gets around her. That's number 8 for the Cougars. The ball played into the box off the foot just a little bit in front of Sturmoil. That's number 8, Luperfedo from North Rose. Tchaikovsky was able to get around the corner and played a nice ball into the 6, and Sturmoil couldn't get on the end of it, cleared out there by the Cougars. We got 8 minutes to go. The Rams leading 6-0 here late in the game against the Cougars from North Rose. And it's a final now. It's the Mustangs winning, the number 6 seed, Dansville Mustangs winning over the number 3 seed, Williamson Marauders. And they're going to advance on to the semifinal matchup. It looks to be the Rams. They're ahead 6-0 here. If they can hold on to this lead, it's going to be the Rams versus the Mustangs on Monday night. It's a big upset there. Also a big upset brewing up in Penn Yan. Last we knew there, that too was a score of 3-1. That's Minders Academy beating the Penn Yan Mustangs in Penn Yan. So that's the number 1 seed versus the number 8 seed up there. And 2 big upsets here in Class B2. One of them is final. The other one's still brewing. We'll find out hopefully before we go off the air exactly the finals of those matchups. Throw in now for the Rams. We're about 7 minutes to go here in the game. The Rams leading 6-0. Comes down to the foot of Dixon on that far side. She plays the ball forward. Now it's up on the, going down the left-hand side. Looks like Yardam. Nope, that's Sturmoil over there trying to play that ball forward. Kept in now by the Rams. It's Faulkner playing the ball all the way across. Looking for Hode now. Riley Hode into the game. Comes all the way across to Julie Stratton. Gets past her. Stratton trying to keep the ball in. Coach Ordway doing a nice job getting everybody some playing time here in a sectional matchup late in this game. Leading 6-0. Stratton set to take this throw in. The only other matchup we don't have an update from is the number 4 seed versus the 5 seed. That's Leroy taking on Waterloo. That's up in Leroy as well. That's the 4-5. That's the winner of the Minders versus Penn Yan game will take on the winner of that game as well. Again, the semifinal matchups have been moved up a day. They're going to be on Monday. So the Rams, if they can hold on to this lead, they're going to take on the Dansville Mustangs. That'll be Monday at a site and time to be determined. It very well could be right back here. This another change to the lineup this year in Section 5 is the semifinal matchups can be played on the home team's field. Ball in now by Hode, but right into the hands of Countryman, able to pull that ball in. So we'll keep you up to date. Listen to WABH and WVIN for updates on when these girls will take place. The game will take place in the semifinal matchup. It'll be the Dansville Mustangs. Looks to be the Haverling Rams are going to advance on here. They're up 6-0 with under 6 minutes to go here in tonight's matchup. But listen to WVIN, WABH for a time and site for that game. We will have the action here. It'll be a semifinal matchup. The Rams, who are looking to advance here, taking on the Mustangs. Before that, though, it'll be tomorrow night. It'll be the Haverling boys taking on the number 9 seed Wayland-Cohocton Eagles, and that's going to be here at the Turf Stadium as well. It's the number 1 seed taking on Wayland-Cohocton. That'll be the B2 quarterfinal matchup as well. The Rams seeking their 3rd consecutive Section 5 Class B championship. And they've got 3 games to win to do it. The quarterfinal matchup being tomorrow night. It'll be a 7 o'clock start. We'll have all the action here on WABH 1380 FM 100.3, the Rams Radio Network. 4.5 minutes to go now. The Rams still leading 6-0. And another couple of subs coming in for Coach Ordway. Leah McNally checking in for the first time tonight. And Mia Enders also checking back in. She's been on the field for quite a bit of it. She opened the night with a beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, the national anthem. She sang it live here and then checked down and got into the action early on. She didn't get the starting nod, but she certainly did a nice job with the national anthem and did a nice job on the field tonight as well. This ball played up and over and out of bounds on the far sideline. North Rose set to take the throw in, 4 minutes to go here in the second half. It is North Rose with a throw in their defensive end, coming into the middle, looking for Batzold. Stepping up is Beers, trying to knock that ball away. Back into the middle. Played forward now down the right-hand side, kept out there by Thorpe. Back to the foot of Enders. Enders trying to turn, get it up the left-hand side. She does. She falls down out of bounds, but the ball did go out of bounds before she was able to keep it in. And North Rose is going to have that throw in on the far sideline. Ball coming in, knocked forward there. Creeley taking possession of it. She's got Betzold in front, plays it out to the left. That's looks to be Sturmo going down the left-hand side. Plays the ball into the box, right into the arms of Countryman. Good ball in there, but no Rams were able to get on the end of it. I think that was Sturmo playing the ball in with her left foot, right into the hands of Countryman. Nice punt up to midfield, going to be played all the way back to the right foot of Rusak. She blasts it down the center, right into the Rams now trying to get through. That's number 20 for the Rams, Haley Garrett into the game for Coach Ordway as well.
Final scores, Dansville 3-1 winners over.
Ball played forward again by Enders, looking for Garrett.
Also Leroy 5-0 winner over Waterloo. They'll advance to the semis.
And now it's Creeley.
Currently we still have Miners over Pinion 3-1 with a few more minutes to go.
And just again getting some update scores in the other B2 games here. We told you about Dansville, number 6 seed, beating the number 3 seed Williamson team. Also, it was Leroy with a score of 5-0 over Waterloo, so they'll advance on to the semifinal matchup on Monday night as well. And in the 1 versus 8 game, it's Minders leading Penn Yan Academy. The major upset there, 3-1. That one's not final. The other two are final, so it's Leroy advancing on, the Dansville Mustangs advancing on, and it looks like it's going to be these Haverling Rams. They're up 6-0 with 2 minutes to go here in tonight's action. That throw-in comes in all the way to the foot of Rusak, up one hop to the midfield, brought down nicely there by Sturmo. She leaves it out for Hode. Hode able to get to it, still in the center. Now back into Beers. Beers playing the midfield. She leaves it out for Lukenbach. Lukenbach up and over, backheaded there by Hode, right to the foot of the North Rose defender. She's going to play the ball forward. Lukenbach keeping it in for the Rams in their attacking end. It's going to go out of bounds, right to the foot of Coach Clancy. Nice trap there by Coach Clancy, leaving it for the North Rose player to take the throw in. This is number 8 here with the throw in. That's Loperfedo. Now it's the Rams looking for Sermo into the box. A little bit too much pace on a Countryman coming off her line, pulling that ball in, and going to punt the ball out now. We're at 1 minute to go here in tonight's Class B2 quarterfinal matchup. It's the Haverling Rams 6, the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars 0. We're under a minute to go. North Rose still going down the left-hand side. It's Tori Cooper trying to get, she gets a shot off into the box, knocked out there by Thorpe, down to the foot of Beers. Rams still can't quite clear it out of their box. It's Enders now tracking back down the left-hand side, going to knock it out of bounds on the far sideline, giving North Rose a throw in deep in their attacking end. Late in this game, we've got 30 seconds to go now. The Rams going to advance on. They're going to take on the Dansville Mustangs. That'll be Monday night. We'll have that action for you here on WABH, AM 1380, FM 100.3 on the Rams Radio Network. Handball now called on the far sideline. Rams trying to knock the ball out. They hit off the hand of a midfielder there. I believe it was Beers. Out of bounds. North Rose going to try to get this in play as time's expiring. The fans are packing up. And the ball into the box. That's going to do it. The Rams advance 6-0 over the North Rose-Wolcott Cougars. Great game here for Coach Ordway. The Rams, as we said, 6-0, advancing on to Monday night's Class B2 semifinal matchup. That's going to be against the Dansville Mustangs. exciting game here. Coach Ordway got to be proud of her team. They've got 2 to go to bring home the wood, as they say, the big wood block of a sectional title. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. They've got Dansville on Monday night in that semifinal matchup. They advanced on with a 3-1 victory over Williamson, up in Williamson. So they traveled all the way up there. They did the Mustangs, came away with that 3-1 win. So the Rams pick up the win with a score of 6-0 here over the North Rose-Wolcott Tigers. With that, we're going to send it back to our studio for another word from our sponsors. We'll be back with tonight's post-game wrap-up and the player of the game. Let's go just